I know where we need to go.
Back to the shack. Welcome back once again to the Shack Smack. I'm your host, Matt Struve.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
Alongside me, my co-host, Michael Bailey.
Boo!
We don't say anything.
Long.
And as always, we have the sound guy, Derek Wasmus. And as a special guest, a retiree of the co-hosting business, actually.
We're back out of the shadows.
The current champion and a guy that's 4-1 right now. I can't believe it.
What you cannot believe. All year you've been talking a bunch. Yeah, by the way, guy that we haven't named yet, he's been talking crap about you all year long.
I've been. If you look at my team, I'm cheering for you. It's Dylan Fisher. He's on the podcast.
He's back, baby.
Thank you for coming on, Dylan. I wish we could do this more with you. I was mentioning to the boys earlier that I feel like me and Bailey agree too much, and we need some more animosity.
That's what I'm known for is hostileness and animosity. So I'm excited to be here.
I felt it every single week last year.
Yeah, I'm glad. Mission accomplished.
Brings me back. It's like nostalgia. Better.
Once again, we are recording in the bathroom on Wednesday night. Sorry it's coming out so late, though. We might not get out until Sunday.
Yeah, whoops.
But it's recorded on Wednesday.
Right. In our bathroom.
In our bathroom. Your bathroom.
That's why the acoustics are so nice.
This tub is pretty comfortable.
I did want to mention, too, we have someone in the audience tonight.
Woo!
Sam Getty.
Sam Getty in the house.
What up?
Yeah.
He'll be listening. We told him he could put out a couple comments. He's not super confident in himself as far as fantasy is concerned, I don't think so.
He doesn't even know who his team is. Is that right, Sam Getty?
No comment. No comment.
We also have the dogs in the room, so just
extra
in case,
special guests.
Well, we're just saying if they make noise, we apologize. This is season 3, episode 6.
No way.
6 episodes in, we finally get John. I'm glad it took too long, I think.
I'll be honest, I never listened to any of them.
I
didn't when I was on.
Right.
Me neither. That's true. I don't listen to it now.
I listen to
every
it.
every time it comes on, you listen to it 3 times in a row.
It's on YouTube, it's pretty easy to listen to. We appreciate anyone that listens.
Any way we can get our ratings up.
I listen to too many sports takes in a day to listen to like an hour straight of bad sports takes on YouTube. Those two? Oh, all right.
Yeah, we rope the sound guy into it.
I know. Look, I respect game.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
I'm already regretting this.
I'm so glad you're back.
Good, yeah, it's good to be back.
Since we last talked, we did lose the Twins.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, me and Bailey were at the game. It was kind of rough.
It was sad.
Can't wait until they unjuice the ball next year and we go like 500 and everyone hates the team again. It's gonna be so fun.
Hit like
but we'll
180
always have that record probably if they do unjuice.
Yeah, no one will take that.
That's kind of cool to think about, but
like Joe DiMaggio's 55 streak.
We're the Barry Bonds of home run hitting teams, guys, with the asterisk.
Well, the one thing too is we had 101 wins, and then we just go and get swept by the. I don't want to get into baseball. I'm sorry.
I'm done with it. Go Loons.
Go Loons, I guess.
Other football.
Wait, how'd fantasy baseball? I heard that was a common complaint early in the season. You guys talking about fantasy baseball. How'd that end up going?
We just want to make it known that it's fun.
It's
challenging.
Fun.
It's exciting. It's fantasy baseball.
Yeah,
fantasy baseball.
Everyone should do it. Dylan endorses it.
He wins.
Dylan wins.
All the time.
Dylan wins.
He beats me all the time.
Dylan wins.
All right, we're getting off topic here. We came here to talk fantasy football.
That's what we'll do.
So we had some kind of rougher games, some pretty nice games. Let's look at Week 5 matchups. Classic.
Right?
Classic.
Man, I'm missing out on a lot.
These sound effects have really added so much to this.
I might reconsider just for sound effects.
Yes, and that's why we pay the guy. So.
Yeah, right.
A
lot of money too.
I want to just get my game out of the way right away because I really thought I was going to just wipe the floor and my team just kind of
pooped the bed.
Pooped the bed.
First bad week of the year for
Matt
Struve.
Everyone gets it. Some get it like 5 weeks in a row. Some get it once.
Yeah,
it happens.
Still pumped that Chris Godwin looked good.
Yeah.
I'm a Vikings fan, so Dalvin Cook doing well. I was not too angry about. Matt Ryan was really kind of the rough spot there, and then Phillip Rivers not doing anything either. So that's like a 26 points differential right there.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, for sure.
That's disgusting.
It's rough. You have nobody else to play in your quarterback position, so it's all do or die, ride or die. Phillip Rivers, and
ride or die. Dylan's kind of been on my case about that.
Just a little bit. Now I can't though, but we'll get to that later.
You're right.
Foreshadowing. Nice.
Sam Getty, you're in the room, so
that's
my friend.
We all needed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
We need to put him down a little bit, remind him, humble him.
Yes.
I was kind of getting cocky last week a little bit because my team was looking pretty good, score a bunch of points, 4-0.
And even Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins is going for a good old goose egg, and he still gets by with the win. I think that's the most impressive part.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's frustrating. Eric Ebron. Dylan was sitting at my house on Sunday night, just like watching me just
talking mad shit about Eric
Ebron.
Yeah,
so funny. Yeah. But like we came to the conclusion I was like still gonna win that game because I had not only Nick Chubb but I also had Schobert. And
then fucking
and 49ers defense just
that whole
Bosa.
Browns offense just
what's going on there?
The bed like they did. Yeah. I mean their offensive line sucks, so Baker's under pressure.
There's no rhythm going
on.
Not
under pressure, he's making bad decisions, so it's not looking good in Cleveland.
Definitely no handshakes being passed around.
Did you see the video?
I thought I don't care.
There was a handshake.
There was a handshake.
All I read is titles of articles.
Yeah, that's
that's
how you live life.
You are
right.
News.
And you can stay in your little bubble and not have to worry about anything else.
Well, I can't ever be wrong. I'm always right.
Right.
Yeah. Annoying.
That makes sense.
Damn it. Right again.
All right. Matt Struve looking to have a bounce back this week. Rough loss. Way to go, Sam Getty. I'm glad you're here in the audience with us.
Yeah. Round of applause again.
Yeah. He's sitting in the bathtub. We're all on the floor here, and he's in the bathtub.
How comfortable is that?
More comfortable than the floor.
Yeah,
it's weird
for
because he's actually like in the bathtub naked.
Right.
With
I don't know why you took all your clothes off, but yes.
I just want to get them wet.
Well, I like the smell of these candles. I'm not gonna lie. You picked a good scent. Lavender, nice.
Lavender oil.
Oh,
Okay. We're gonna move right along to the next one here.
There's more.
Yeah. Next is gonna be Paul versus Dion.
Oh.
And this one, I think we picked the wrong way a little bit. I think I picked Paul to win
Sounds
this
about
one.
right.
I don't even remember. Let's check it out a second. Derek, the kiss of death, picks Paul. And us, we picked Dion.
Oh, and speaking of kiss of death, me and I think all three of us picked me to win, and I said that was gonna be the kiss of death.
Wow. Yeah, that's right, you did.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. It's really a thing.
It's a thing.
Holy shit.
I don't know. What do you want to say about Dion's team? He's still a legitimate team.
Aaron Jones is good.
Aaron Jones is
4 touchdowns.
Skull.
I mean, he only had 170 yards, but 4 touchdowns.
107.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
70.
Did I?
Yeah.
We'll look back at it.
We can look back. We can edit it
We're
out.
gonna edit it out. 107. That's what I said. I meant it.
Yeah, what else can we say? I mean, Dak Prescott came away looking good from this, but if you watch the game, he didn't look great.
The refs didn't look good either in that game.
This was really the
hot
first tough defense, or one of the tougher defenses he's faced this season. They got off to such an easy schedule, and he struggled the last 2 games when they played like actual teams that aren't the Dolphins. So, while he played well in this one, I'd be a little concerned about him going forward. I mean, I do like Michael Gallup. Getting him back really helps.
Yeah, right.
Still, you got to be a little eyebrows raised a little bit.
A little bit.
And Paul, you still have a good. Oh, sorry, the dog is
having reverse hiccups.
Thought you were just being silenced because of Paul's team.
Well, I mean, Chris Carson, Todd Gurley,
Allen Robinson.
Wow,
he has been good.
But that's kind of like all you can say about it. I mean, Jordan Howard still gets in the end zone and gets some points for him too.
And now you're looking at a 1-4 position, and as you know from the week going forward, things are getting tricky for you going against Pappas. So this was one you needed to win so badly.
And really, Aaron Jones stole it from you.
Yeah, and I think this is what's going to put you out of this season, to be honest.
Having Will Fuller on the bench, too, that's just a fucking...
It's a gut punch. But would you ever played him?
I don't think I would have.
Over Jordan Howard,
maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, against Atlanta's defense, that's a...
They have been
prime.
He coulda, he shoulda.
He didn't.
He didn't. Sorry, Paul. Moving right along. I think this was supposed to be our toilet bowl of the week. Ended up being better than I thought. It's John Dolan versus Burb.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty poopy.
I mean, Burb has a pretty good week. Russell Wilson. Lindsey has another good week.
Yeah.
Ertz gets in the end zone for the first time.
But he still wins with a goose egg. It's like Getty. One player gets a goose egg and still gets enough. Even with like Amari going off.
Yeah, I mean...
Would you still play
John Dolan just doesn't really have anyone that, like, besides Amari. No one really, like, went off. Or if you're going against a couple guys like go off, you obviously have to have a couple guys, too. And John Dolan's team with Sam Darnold being out, Melvin Gordon still working his way back.
Right.
The fucking, like, random-ass people they use in New England, like Brandon Bolden, all of a sudden.
Hot take for Thursday.
I mean,
seeing the future.
John Dolan could have, now that Darnold's back and Gordon's a couple weeks in, he could be looking good going forward, but this was just a rough week for him. I mean,
is that too late now for him?
Now it probably is.
You'd have to have go on a win streak to be able
to anything that happens can happen in reverse. So,
right.
I mean, he's never really out of it, but it's not looking good. And it's
not a position you want to be in looking forward.
It's like when you got to ace the final in college, and you're like, if I just ace the final, I'll pull out a C, and I'll be okay.
Pass. We're in.
I don't think I ever aced any of my finals, so John Dolan, I wish you better luck than I had.
I don't think I ever did either, so.
We'll see.
And Burb, I don't think you should get too hot of a head about this. I don't think your team is that great.
Yeah, I remember you lost to me a week before, so.
Yeah, it was a shitty week.
Stay humble.
But way to go getting this one. Better luck next week, John Dolan.
Yes.
Next one we're going to look at is, I felt like another dirtier matchup, but he is sitting next to me. Dylan Fisher versus Bisick.
What? This is a pretty dirty matchup. Looking at it now.
Oh, God.
Like, I mean, a big old goose egg.
Mike Evans pooping his pants really helped.
Yep.
Yeah. Real.
But Greg Olsen pooped his pants too. So
it's but one's his best wide receiver. And
your
tight end.
I had Deshaun Watson sitting on my bench too.
Yeah.
Were you thinking of playing him?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just talking about Atlanta with Will Fuller.
Yeah.
He just had such a rough last couple weeks that it was tough probably to do.
I mean, both as it look at
And Mahomes if there was ever like a player on my team that's playing a primetime game,
you're gonna play Mahomes.
I'm gonna lean towards a primetime game.
Right, I get
just
that.
to give me some juice on the game,
Juice.
Yeah, that juice.
I mean, the real thing about this matchup is that's the focal point. It's Mike Evans. Like he just doesn't do a single thing. If he has even a quality game on his part, he gets 14 points. Gets a touchdown and 50 yards or whatever, 60 yards, 70 yards, whatever it is. That's it.
Yeah, really, that's all you would have needed.
But he's a fat old goose egg. And of course, on the opposite side, the number one on your team, Michael Thomas and Teddy Bridgewater, have a fantastic day.
Pretty good.
And
Not bad.
That's
Not bad.
That's the swing right there.
And then hot take, they're on different teams this coming.
And look at that, they're on different teams. You're right.
Whoa.
We'll get to that one. That is interesting.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know,
It's fun and exciting.
trading with
And for
Dylan
some
Fisher.
people, challenging.
Yeah,
That's true.
Hey,
What are we doing now?
I think we go home.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm done.
See ya.
16 minutes in.
I think the best
Matchup.
matchup of the week was Pappas versus Derek. Derek unfortunately had the short end of this stick though.
Rip.
Yeah.
This one really hurts. Like, you beat everybody else in this league, and
Pappas.
you play Pappas. We see it all the time. Like,
Every week.
every week, the worst player in the league had to play the second worst, or the best player had to play the second best. And it's just so funny how that stuff happens. Fucking McCaffrey is an animal.
It's pretty good.
He is ridiculous. Even just Tom Brady is still doing stuff.
He was born in like 77.
That's
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Born in the 70s.
It's pretty wild.
Still playing football.
Leonard Fournette might be like
He is just getting so much volume. It's unbelievable.
Is that like walking into points kind of thing? Or is like, I don't watch the games very often.
I mean, he did look good when he had like
225 or whatever. Yeah.
But like, other than that, and then this game, it seems like it's sort of just been falling ass backwards into points because it's getting so much volume.
Right.
But I mean, the last
We'll take
couple
it.
weeks he's looked good.
Yeah, we'll
so
take it.
maybe he's doing things. Because I know they were getting that Raquel Armstead worked in a little bit more.
Yeah, right.
Before his big game. So, yeah, I mean, his team, Pep's team is just good.
Yeah, Derek seems
Got a
really
lot of
just
depth.
as good. But McCaffrey
Just
just seals it.
yeah.
Like, he really does. I mean,
Lamar Jackson only getting 11 doesn't help.
no, it doesn't. Yeah. That's, I mean, even if he gets 30.
Just sorry, Derek.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is what
Yeah,
it is.
it's a sorry, Derek. Better luck next week, and I'm sure it'll be better luck. We'll get to that one because it's already been better luck. But yeah, that blows.
Just pointing it out there, I picked Pappas to win this. Been my guy. There you go.
Who did I pick?
I think you win.
Kiss
Derek.
of
Yes,
death.
kiss of death.
I picked myself too.
And I guess we put this as game of the week just because of how close it was.
That's
Are you
embarrassing.
guys? Are you kidding me? That's
Toilet
amazing.
bowl
That's
game
embarrassing.
of the week.
Woo!
How I like to visualize this.
Both arms in
Because
the
it
air.
really did come down to the last
Little
game,
bit
last
last minutes,
And
last
so-
seconds.
And I remember calling for the team who was going to score over 100, and neither of them scored over 100.
But whoever was the closest was gonna win, and that was your boy.
Yeah, Bailey versus Bosty. Battle of the bad luck boys.
That's right.
Pretty
Finally,
much.
it swings my way. Look at that.
Bailey's now 3-2 with that team.
Hey, Devontae's on for the fucking bench. AJ Green's coming up. Team does not look that bad.
I mean, whatever.
I've
helps
had
you
a
sleep
lot
at
of
night.
hurt
Yeah, man.
people.
It's totally trash. I mean, you're like polishing trash right now.
Whatever.
Oh, look
Sounds
what I
like
got.
it. Sounds
Ding,
like it.
ding.
Look what I got. A game over Derek Wansmus.
Steve over Derek Watson.
Fuck you.
We'll see you in the playoffs, I guess.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah, I think Derek kind of summed it up perfectly. Who's the shinier ship?
And I was. Thank you, Josh Jacobs. Let's just be real.
Yep, Josh Jacobs.
Going against a tough Bears running defense does work. Wins me my week. Thank you.
Rewatched that game Monday for work.
Yeah.
And still don't understand how the fucking Raiders won that game. It still makes no sense to me.
Because he fumbled it, right?
Yeah.
And at that point, it was
just like the entire game, they didn't look good, and they still pulled out a win.
Wow.
The Bears just look bad?
Yes. I mean, the Raiders just ran so many more plays than the Bears that it was like a time of possession thing. Kind of like that Sunday night game, but...
Yeah, that's not even that game.
Jesus.
Let's all remember before we move on that Boss D played Golden Tate over George Kittle.
Yep. Really,
that's really the thing I want to establish the most out of this matchup was when we were doing the podcast last week and he walked in on us. Like I looked at you and I was like, "Don't say much."
Because we mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I played both the tight ends for Bob.
Right, and then he comes in. I'm like, "Let's keep it cool right now. Don't blow the cover. Shut your fucking mouth." And it worked. And he kept Tate in, and that's it. That's your ball game.
Defense. Come on.
Can't believe it.
First game back.
Thank
too.
you.
Way to go, Bailey. 3-2.
Woo!
Sorry,
The
boss.
whole season ended today. I would be in the playoffs. Yeah. God, that felt
Kind
great.
Kind
Except for you guys.
Yeah,
I beat you guys. But they're 4-1 teams, so
Yeah.
that feels good, pretty good for me.
A little champ to champ.
God, this is the last thing I wanted to hear.
Champ.
I kind of like this.
Nope.
Just handing off a trophy back to back each
Yeah,
year.
just me and Dylan could just do that if we wanted to. Yeah, that sounds good.
Don't like any of that at all.
We are kind of probably the most hated people in the league.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah,
People love me.
I do.
Well, that was week 5, and now it's our favorite time of the podcast. It is the rankings.
Just wait. Doesn't he stick the landing, right?
Oh my
That's
god.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Uh,
I love listening to that every week, especially in this small enclosed bathroom with you guys.
Yes.
It really just makes it better.
it's been really hot in here. I'm putting it out there. Getty, could you please put some pants on at least?
We got to go through these ESPN rankings just
Yeah.
because
Whatever.
that's kind of
That's a thing?
yeah. They have their own rankings now. ESPN does. You
They
didn't even know
trying
that?
to shut down our deal here. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they can keep us
Final
down.
projections.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna run
Not
through it real
notice?
quick. It is Pappas at number 1, Sam Getty number 2,
Oh.
yours truly number 3, Sebastian number 4,
Wow.
Bird
Okay.
number 5,
Want to know how I know this is all bullshit?
Derek number 6, Dion number 7, Bailey number 8, Dylan number 9, Bezic number 10,
Yeah.
Paul number 11, JD number 12.
Good thing I don't go by projections. I live in
Oh, yeah.
reality.
We just start copying whatever ESPN says. We have our own rankings, and that's what everyone's here to talk about. And I mean,
This is
listen
what they
to.
skipped forward to all the yeah. They're like, all right,
Bullshit.
23, 45 in.
The
Bam,
next,
I got
yeah,
it.
you gotta start putting timestamps where you're ranked.
Well, then we wouldn't get views,
We need those.
True.
and they might miss our comedy gold.
Happens once every 15 minutes. Maybe
That's
20.
generous.
Maybe
Yeah,
25.
yeah.
I agree with Sam Getty. That me and him are on the same page.
No, I'm glad you're here, Getty.
All right, let's look at our Week 6 rankings.
That's the only thing you want to know.
And we want to start out with, getting the gross ones out of the way first.
Ew.
Those
Favorite.
smelly, dirty ones.
Dirty.
It's disgusting.
And this number 10 spot was,
I think we go from the bottom.
you go from the bottom.
Yeah.
You guys still haven't fucking figured this out?
These
I'm
two
sorry,
are not
I-
figure it
I-
out.
No, it is literally 10, 11, 12.
No.
Every time.
That's what I'm saying.
Every
Jesus.
time.
I don't think that's true.
No?
No, that's how we've been doing it. Dirty to dirtier to dirtiest.
Yeah.
Every week.
Keep going and I'll
right.
decide if I think that's right or not.
You don't.
I have been here every single week.
Hey, we'll edit all this out. I'm
3
not too
years.
worried about it. We're gonna edit.
People
edit
listening
this out.
right now think you're such an idiot.
God, I can't wait to look back if I'm right.
Well, I was just gonna say that this number 10 spot was debatable.
I swear to
But
God, I'm right. I don't think this is how it's supposed to go.
for the dirty, we put Berg.
Yeah, maybe it's right.
Burb, I just unfortunately don't think your team is that great right now.
No.
And
not that great.
we all kind of,
I think you suck.
Yeah. Stop.
and it might be a little biased too, there's always a little biasness around.
We do
here,
have
I
the three
think.
of us back, and you're the elite football line. So.
And we do have the facts.
There are the facts
Yeah.
too.
Most important thing.
But, yep, still hanging out in the dirty. I think you were last week as well. But you actually moved up a spot, so actually, I think.
Dude, I think I'm right.
No, you're not right
Because
at all.
we're like,
you are
blah,
not
blah, blah, then someone that's a little bit cleaner, blah, 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 then someone that's kind of, but
right. We go up the middle, and then we just.
Hey, you don't need
I'm
to.
going to look back.
I've already going this way.
Yeah,
Just go with it, please.
Committed.
And then we're kind of thinking, you know the bottom two for sure. This week we have as the dirtier John Dolan.
Mm-hmm.
Just savage. I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah. The sounds really make this pod even better. I mean,
The only thing that makes us think pod good.
Wow.
Yeah.
None of my
That's not true.
insightful comments or anything like that.
Comedy gold.
Nope.
What about?
Nope.
All
Nope.
right.
I got 3 jokes at the end of this.
And I guess we can all assume now what 12 is.
I think we all
He's been
know. He's
Hanging
proud
out
of
there
it.
a while. I think
Very proud of it.
John kind of pulled him down there again because John's been kind of hanging out there for a while. All right, Paul Shackman,
Yeah.
number 12.
It's true. Because he's come to talk with you
Yes,
again.
Paul's been there before,
Yep.
and he's back there. Sorry, Paul. We don't believe in your team. We haven't this whole time.
This
so.
is the Bosky and Bailey of this year. This is
Really is.
Just good to
JD
say
and Paul. But John Don, I think, has maybe a chance to rise a little bit more.
Maybe.
Get into that later.
Maybe.
Number 9, it's the guy that probably falls asleep downstairs, Sebastian Boyle Mejia.
Yeah. It's because I beat him.
Yeah, he had a rough. He only scored 90 points.
I can smell you.
And that's why he's just barely out of that dirty. But the guy that beat him,
Yeah.
3-2.
3-2.
My co-host, Michael Bale.
I'm
number
in,
8.
I'm in 3-2 in at least 3 years. Mm-hmm.
Way to stay above 500. Hopefully you can continue your lucky streak because you have bad luck usually. Bad luck daily.
Bad luck Bailey. Just got a little bit luckier.
And then number 7, he's kind of dropping down the rankings a little bit in our minds.
Yeah, he has
It's
tumbled.
the guy that's trying to still listen but almost falling asleep over there is Sam Getty.
I can smell you.
Not falling asleep. Love it.
And a guy that just barely beat him out. We debated it a little bit, and we decided to go this route. It is Alexander Bezic. Bees, you're right on that cusp of being a playoff team. You just gotta see a little bit more out of you, I think.
We'll see if the new acquisitions help that out.
Yeah, I don't know if it will or not.
I think it will.
We lost Kenyon.
But
He's got running backs though.
Deshaun, yeah,
Sean.
and Michael Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, everyone likes Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he's got a great name.
Besides his name. Damn it.
Yeah, beat you to it.
Yeah. And then another guy that's like flirting with the playoffs a little bit, I think, as well. It is Dion.
Yeah, I think he's also taking a tumble.
But yeah, he is kind of falling a little bit in our minds.
He was a top, backbreaker. He was a top 3 guy for a lot of the year. Top 4, something like that.
And I think we're going to see Eckler with a little bit less volume. Melvin will probably get a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and a little bit more.
What's your take on Aaron Jones again, Dylan?
He's good.
Jamal Williams, though, is coming back.
Yep. You got to be a little concerned about that.
Yeah.
I mean, the game Jamal got hurt, he got the first touch.
Right.
First play of the game, so.
Show you something.
Clearly, they want to have a time split for whatever reason, whether it's to keep Jones healthy or because they don't believe in him.
Who is the better runner?
I think it's Aaron Jones.
Yeah?
Personally.
Aaron Jones, I think, is the better running back altogether.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know. Jamal Williams could catch the ball.
Yeah, he's
Aaron
pretty
Jones
good.
Done better.
Yeah, I mean
this year.
I don't think either of them are that great, to be honest, but I think Jones is the better of the two.
Sorry, Dion. You're not going to make it in the clean for a little bit with what we're seeing now.
Yeah. Yep.
And then the guy that I think just wants to be in the clean so badly.
He's trying too hard.
He's scoring all these points, but he just keeps losing because it just keeps getting owned by the other team.
I feel like this is a thing with this guy. Like the last couple of years, it's been like, except he gets so many points, but
got to play better defense.
Yeah,
That's
defense with championships.
Got to coach him up.
Too much offense.
Who is this person?
Oh, this is our sound guy, Derek.
Oh, the guy.
Unfortunately, it's not what he does.
Yeah, especially the defensive part. The guy who gives up Buda Baker.
Buda Baker.
He hasn't been doing that well since
his name's
I got
Buda Baker.
So
Derek.
Baker.
God.
I've been switching. I've had a new, different safety each week. If you haven't noticed.
I have not noticed.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because it's defense and nobody cares.
I got a lot going on, and Derek safeties is not very high on my priority list.
One thing I do want to mention, and the reason why I will stand my ground against you being in the clean, Kareem fucking Hunt.
Yeah.
Always
just you wait.
Dumb pick.
Dumb pick.
Yeah, it was a very dumb pick.
I'm glad we're here. I don't think Dylan's been able to voice his opinion.
No.
Dumb,
were you here
dumb
that day?
pick.
You weren't here that day for
No,
that,
no,
right?
No.
He was so proud when he picked
Proud,
that.
yeah.
We were
What
all
an
like,
idiot.
and
Yeah.
we all start laughing at him, and he's like, "What? What are you talking
You're
about?"
an idiot. That was
All right.
dumb.
It was a great
All right.
moment.
Perfect. That was good. Just like
How many more weeks we got? We got 4 more weeks.
No, there's 5 more weeks.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
No, until he comes back.
10. He comes week 10.
Week 10.
Yeah, so 5 more weeks.
But
Because I think they're
This
they're
is
bye
week
weeks.
six.
Bye week's 9.
So then I think he'll be. So I don't know. I thought it was 5 more weeks maybe. I don't know.
not
It's
even.
still Nick Chubb's show. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
All right. For now.
Um,
Dumb pick.
and another team that I don't think is that great.
Whoa.
Yeah, all year he's been saying it.
And I don't know how he made it up here. Probably because he's on the podcast. He's sitting next to me.
All
He's
I
my
do is
friend.
win. Play that drop.
It really is. 'cause
applicable.
It is kind of applicable because I don't expect Dylan to win, and he just keeps pulling off these.
I mean, look at what the ESPN projections say.
Look at what
Number
they-
9.
Haters
nine.
are my motivators.
ESPN projectors.
Yeah, there's probably more important.
I know more than those dum-dums.
They're really smart.
And then
They know everything.
we have yours truly is number 2. I had a stumble right there last week, but I'm still a good team.
Yeah, he looked,
Smell you.
No,
yeah,
no.
it looked pretty
that's
cool
not-
last week.
Yeah, it was. You know when you
You
have
beat me by like 6 points.
when you have a shitty week and you're still above 100.
Shitty life. Shitty existence.
barely over 100. God. It sounds barely under 100. Same thing.
And of course, we got to give it to the guy that just scored over 177 points, John Pappas.
Yeah.
It's like he continues every week to just put up these monster numbers.
I think it says since the beginning, best team.
He's a scary team.
He's the
Screwed.
He is the team to beat right now.
yeah, he's the boss of 2019.
What?
Matt Strue. Remember?
Right.
He was,
Yes, I
it's
keep going for
pretty
him.
much gay for him 2
Right.
years ago.
Oh.
Boss you. Had a
And then
pretty
he
good
I
had
didn't
a
know
pretty
about
good team
this.
too.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I was getting pretty uncomfortable.
But those were week 6 rankings. Good luck to everyone as far as those dirty people. Let's hopefully you can claw yourself out of there.
Especially if you're playing wild card playoff fringe teams. That'd be great.
Yes.
We all want that.
With Kareem Hunt.
Derek,
What a dumb pick. I hope you guys talked about that for like 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've mentioned it a few times. I think
It's
come up
a
a few
times. A little bit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have to move on. It's already. Actually, we're doing pretty good on time.
Yeah, it's probably the best we've done.
So I guess we want to get anything off our chest now before we get into week 6.
Getty, you got anything? You want to say anything?
Getty, you want to mention anything?
I don't have anything on my chest.
All right.
Nothing to say.
Nothing? All right. Well, I guess we'll just move on to week 6 matchups.
Does that not get you amped?
Exhilarating.
Woo!
My dick is so hard right now.
4 inches. Nice. Let's get it.
It's weird because we're in a bathroom together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should probably take my pants back on. It's my bad. Whose beer is this, by the way?
I got it out, I think, for the sound guy.
Do you want it, Derek?
Sure.
Should ask.
All right, we got getting a little off track here.
The mountains are still.
Week 6 matchups. First one we're gonna look at is Bezic versus Burb.
Ooh, the bees.
I always like this matchup.
Yeah.
These two are close friends, now bitter rivals.
Bitter rivals. Yeah. When are we gonna cut that out?
I didn't cut it. It's a
I think
6
there's
seconder.
still a question marks on maybe both sides, but is Tyreek gonna play?
Yeah.
and that's kind of a big thing.
That's questionable. Christian Kirk, I don't think he's gonna play, so
Yep.
probably have to make another play in there.
It's kind of tough. It's a late, kind of like evening game, so it's
Yeah.
gotta be kind of on top of his game here.
I know he had. Does he still have Keyshawn Johnson? He had him last.
No, I think he's on waivers now. He's not on his team anymore. Is Darnold back this week, or is he still?
No, Darnold's gonna
Maybe I don't know.
He's back.
Maybe you play Robbie Anderson.
Back,
could.
baby.
Back, baby. No more mono. No more kissing girls.
Yeah, like middle-aged or middle-aged kids get mono.
Right?
This guy's a fucking NFL quarterback.
Let's get mono. I don't get
I
it.
mean, he's still like college age, I guess. Like he's still pretty young, right?
Yeah, but like, who the
Not
fuck gets
Young enough to
mono?
be getting mono.
I guess.
Yeah, you're way too old for mono.
I guess.
Grown-ass man.
Roll
Kissing young girls, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. We won't speculate, but
Yeah, we will.
yeah, we will.
But I feel like the quarterbacks look close. The running backs, Bezic has.
Yeah, Bezic takes that.
Wide receivers look pretty close now. DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, kind of a wash there. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins can step it up a little bit, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe not as much Fuller, more Hopkins. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but
Emmanuel Sanders against Tennessee. Mike Williams against Pittsburgh.
see, I'm clumping it as like if Tyreek plays, Tyreek and Hopkins obviously over Michael Thomas and Mike Williams.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Then I look at Sanders and Kirk as your flexes here. So I think, for me, okay, Bezic takes the RBs, Burb takes the wideouts. He's got tight end. Burb does. Then where do you go from here?
We're gonna let
What's
the guests
edge?
go first
Yeah.
here.
What's the edge?
The edge is the running backs for me. Like you said, everything else was pretty close, but the drastic difference in level of running backs is something that I think is going to be tough to overcome. I don't think Tyreek Hill plays. I don't think Christian Kirk plays.
So that
but
almost sways him more towards Bezic.
I'm
in a
still,
way.
I'm going with Bezic.
Okay.
Deshaun has a great matchup. Michael Thomas is a stud. Zeke Elliott is best running back in football, probably.
Debatable, but yeah.
Right up there, top 3. And Mark Ingram's just
solid RB2.
Yeah, he's a machine. And he's got a great matchup. So I am going with Beasley.
I'll just second that right away. I'm going to go with Beasley as well. I don't believe in Burb's team. Let's see if DeAndre Hopkins can bounce back, though.
Yeah.
So we're going with Bees.
Sound guy, you want to go?
I'm going Bees because the matchups with their running backs, Elliott and Ingram, are probably going to have huge games off of terrible teams. And you said Hill's probably not going to play? I didn't know that.
He's going to be a game-time decision. I lean that they'll take it more cautiously with him and he won't play, but I could be wrong. I just don't think he's going to play from what I've heard from my sources.
Yeah, I mean, if Hopkins is going to be getting points, Deshaun Watson is going to be getting points, so I think that's going to be a high-shooting game.
Hot take. Co-host with the mostest.
They call me. I'm going to kill you, Derek. Straight up murder.
Yeah, this recorded. If this ever happens, we got you.
We got him.
We fucking got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That should be a sound bit.
If he ends up dead, I'll just bring this in. Say, hey, yeah, we got him.
We got him. We know the guy. We give you his Facebook page if you want. It's pretty easy to find. Oh, man, if Tyreek Hill plays somehow, I mean, how can you not play? I go with Bird. I mean, it's...
Go with Bird.
No, I'm not.
He's not going to go with Bird.
That's the thing. Like, I do this sometimes. We're like, if that guy who's playing, Tyreek Hill is playing.
Take a stand.
You know what?
Commit to something.
Put the broom in the closet.
Sweep it.
Put the broom in the closet?
We're going with Bird.
We're going with Bird. All right.
Backbreaker.
Good luck to both. I think it'll be a close game.
Mm-hmm. Good luck. Have fun. Be safe.
That's right. That's how you say it. Thank you.
And
thank you, Dylan.
Exactly.
Good luck. Have fun. Be safe.
Then we're going to look at, I would say, the toilet bowl of the matchups in Week 6. John Dolan versus Sebastian Bovia.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'd say that's a toilet bowl for sure.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why are you disagreeing with me? Well, I know I'm skipping it so we can...
Going off script.
I'm going off script a little bit.
I didn't see it.
You were angry
That's
at
my
me
bad.
before.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
So what we gotta get to me?
Ooh.
This is just... Yeah, the toilet bowl.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of Derrick Henry. I think I've mentioned that many times now.
You've said that many a time.
You have to go play in
Still
Denver.
top 10 running back, but yeah, every week it's been a negative Derrick Henry take.
James Conner looked good last week, so that I think helps his confidence a little bit.
Dude, they have their third string quarterback. They're gonna just load up on people in the box to try and stop him.
Yep, gotta make him pass.
I mean, he might throw some wildcat passes, but I do not feel good about the James Conner experience going forward.
You got to be okay with it volume-wise, I think. But other than that, I mean, it's not going to be like a 5 yards per game kind of day for Conner. But if he somehow manages to get in the goal line,
70 yards and a touchdown is realistic. But that's probably about the upside that you're going to get from him for a while.
And I think you flip with Darnold coming back with Le'Veon. I think that helps Le'Veon a lot.
Oh, definitely.
So,
definitely.
And then he still has Melvin Gordon, who Pittsburgh's run defense is not something to.
No, but Denver's defense it really isn't either anymore. I mean, they have Chris Harris, who's good,
right.
Their defense is underperforming with where their talent level should be.
Right.
But they are in Denver. That's the only thing that I.
Yeah, I mean, I was just bringing up a counterpoint to your earlier stupid point.
Well, I'll just take this one right away. And just say that I haven't believed in his team all year, so I'm not going to believe in Boss's team now. John Dolan's going to take this one.
Yeah, I'm going John Dolan too. I don't bust these teams yet.
Not up to my standards.
What's the deal with Melvin Gordon?
He's gonna get an uptick for sure. His workload will be bigger than last couple weeks. Last week for sure.
Man, I'm really choosing between a turd and a turd sandwich.
Who's the turd sandwich?
You think the turd sandwich tastes better?
Well, at least you get some bread.
Yeah, get some bread.
That's true.
That's right.
Maybe some fixins on it.
Yeah, I think that bread is Cooper.
Cooper the
Yeah.
Pooper.
Cooper the Pooper.
Kind of like the. You think Cooper's gonna outscore Jones?
I would say so.
Yeah, I do.
Been a lot more Sanu or
I'm gonna do a
Calvin.
name change bet on it.
Name change bet? I'm good.
Stuck with that forever.
Next year I'm gonna be able to change it. We never said it just gonna go.
Oh, so that
never
just
didn't
invalidates
say it.
our bet?
Change of the season?
Yeah, I don't
It's
remember.
for life.
Maybe we'll take a vote in the podcast. No,
That's
that'll
not
screw me
gonna
over.
go
That'll
away.
screw me over. We're not taking a vote. I'm just saying it right now. We're changing the name.
Democracy,
We
baby.
always change our
Here we
names
go.
at the end of one season to another season. So
Cooper,
We do.
Cooper's ceramic cups.
Yep. I like that. It's good.
So
If I had Cooper, I'd go with it.
sorry,
And
who
Hooper?
are you gonna take, Derek?
Oh,
What's the bread?
the
Cooper
bread.
is
The
the
bread.
bread.
John
That's
Dolan
John
has the
Dolan.
bread with the pool.
Wow. All right. And I think it's down to you again.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. Do we go with the sweet? Should I take the broom out of the closet?
I'll open the closet
Reach
for you.
in, and somehow I just can't seem to find it because I'm going
What is possible?
because there's the kiss of death, and I want to win today. So. Good luck, guys.
I'm the anti-kiss of death, though.
Oh,
So
you
we
cancel
like
it
balance
out.
each other
I
out.
see.
That's perfect.
We should
So
probably
maybe
just
then
kiss
I will
Garrett.
be.
Yeah.
I'll be the kiss of death now next week if this really comes to fruition.
Okay. Well, good luck, John Dolan. You can do this. Pull yourself out of that hole even more. Next matchup we're gonna look at is John Pappas versus Paul.
Ooh, one that has
boy.
not gotten to a great start for the 1-4 in Proud.
Yeah,
It's about to be 1-5.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
the best team in the league right now.
Watch Will Fuller go for like 4 points.
Yeah.
I'm calling it
Wouldn't
now.
surprise me.
I'm gonna call it now.
Very much in the realm of possibilities.
It's just one of those fantasy football kind of weird things that you go from it's a roller coaster. Sky
I bet
high.
he'll get a decent amount of points. Not going to get that 40 odd
Mike
points,
Evans
whatever he
had a
got
goose
last
egg.
week. Yeah, a
Will
goose egg.
Fuller can have a goose egg.
Paul updated his lineup since
Of
last
course he
time
could
I
have a
looked.
goose egg.
He has Corey Davis in his lineup.
Corey
now.
Davis, Will Fuller as your lineouts.
Yeah, that's
Yikes.
Not great.
why. That's why you're in the dirty feud.
Yeah.
So this is kind of easy. So we just
Yeah,
all say
just
this is a sweep.
Let me grab the broom out of this. It's so far. Yeah, I got it. It's a sweep.
Nice. All right. We move right along to the next matchup then. My co-host versus Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is one where, again, Bailey's going to have to make the argument that his team is better than Dion's team.
1 for 1 so far. Let's go again.
Well, you had a kicker miss a field goal there, bud.
Yeah, that sucked.
Not great.
But he made 5 extra points. Which,
Hey. That adds up to 4 points total.
yep.
All right, break it down for me before I do. I
Aaron
could break it
Jones
down.
is better than either of them. Even with Malcolm Brown getting a lot of carries.
And Peterson going against the Miami defense. That's horseshit.
Yes.
If you're going to play any.
Aaron Jones better
Yeah,
than
I'd
him.
take
Well, yeah, I get that. How about combined?
Well, he got Eckler, so he takes you in running backs.
True.
Okay,
I think it's barely.
And he
been-
has Mixon, so you could go Mixon up there. You could have Eckler as his flex. ODB.
Had a great game last week.
He's gotta step it up.
Really good game. So scared.
San Francisco's defense, little worrisome, but
I think it should be closer than me and Boston last week.
This is going to be a tough decision, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
Tougher than I initially thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't really
He's playing
know.
O.J. Howard?
Yeah, he has nobody. He can't. He's got Waller on his bench for a bye week. I have Josh Jacobs, so that's why my running backs don't look as great.
Gary, why don't you start things off, son?
What? Yeah, go for it.
Let's hear some of this insight.
Well, I don't really know if Eckler's.
How much do you think Melbourne gets?
I don't know. Is this his first week back?
Third week, but really
third.
second.
I don't know. I haven't watched the Chargers game this year.
I don't either.
I watched half one.
Do you think Eckler becomes the goal line guy? Or does that go to Melvin Gordon now?
No, if anything, he becomes more of like the pass catching. I mean, he had 15 catches last week, so.
What if it all goes to Keenan?
The Tariq Cohen.
Yeah, exactly. Or like the old Danny Woodhead.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the pass catching specialist.
Right.
And I mean, Gordon had almost probably 20 carries last week, and Eckler still did that. Granted, the Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers connection never really does that great in Denver, against Denver.
And you, like you mentioned Harris before, he is
Chris Harris.
He was on Keenan Allen a lot.
But I still like him better than either of your running backs.
True. But look at the matchups and the workload this week. I mean, any other week, I would say.
I'm picking Dion, unfortunately.
Dion.
Yep.
I'm also picking Dion because, quite frankly, the only person on Bailey's team that I even remotely like
is Travis
Kelce.
Yeah.
And I don't like OBJ and kind of like Ridley, not that much though. I like Dak Prescott and Aaron Jones.
All right, my turn. Malcolm Brown, big workload. Adrian Peterson, really bad rush defense going against him. They're going to run it. Jay Gruden's gone. Bill Callahan already said we're going to run the ball a lot. Good thing for me.
Forgot about that coach. That could be good.
Let's go with McLaurin, who can still. They're going to throw to anybody in Washington who has Miami has a really bad pass defense too. He's going to be your guy. Travis Kelce's a beast. Baltimore pass defense isn't that great. Ante could have an okay day. And, I'm not going to play Wentz against the Vikings at home, so I think Allen's got an okay matchup against Tampa Bay. And I think, like I've already said, Dion has kind of gone downward in his players and his workload and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I would take Baltimore's pass defense against the rush defense, and Mixon's got to go against that. His wide receivers don't scare me as much as mine scare him. So, I mean, if anything, it's going to be one of those, like, my guys I was lucky enough to have the workload that's going to get me by. I'm going to win this week.
Not without Buda Baker.
I liked the arguments you've made, and to be honest, I don't like a lot of the matchups that Dion has on his team. But I just can't look at your team and say you're going to win. I'm sorry, Bailey. I have to go with
putting your eggs in that Washington basket.
What else do I have this week?
Right, yeah, this week sucks.
I don't have Josh Jacobs. I don't have Devontae Adams. I don't have these stud guys. But I think I have guys to get me through a week. I think that's all I'm looking for. And I'm just lucky enough to play Dion, I think, who doesn't have that great of a... It's a good team, but I think it's coming down a little bit.
Okay, moving along to, I think, probably like next to match of the week, right there with it. It is the man in the audience himself, Getty, versus the sound guy, Derek Watson.
Oh, perfect.
How are we going to match the week?
Well, I think... So we can see the future.
We can
a little bit of the future.
A little bit.
And unfortunately, the audience member didn't realize that his tight end wasn't going to play, and he played on Thursday.
A little banged up.
He was not going to play. And I've been cheering for you, Sam Getty.
Yeah, me too.
And it just kind of is unfortunate that we got a 0 out of a category already, and it's not even Sunday yet.
The opposite side, seeing the future, Sony Michel has a decent game.
Should have had way more.
Oh yeah, he
Should
should have
have.
had.
But what has Sony Michel done this year? You should be happy about
Right. No, yeah. For this week, he got what he was projected, and I'm missing Barkley and Mac.
So I feel good about that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Brandon Bolden scores a 1-yard touchdown. Tom Brady scores a 2-yard touchdown. Tom Brady scores a 1-yard touchdown.
I know. It sucks.
Sony Michel has no touchdowns.
Nope.
They get 12.3 out of it.
Still get 12.3 out of it.
I'll be okay with
You can't even be like that angry. But
No.
it is your top running back right now, so you gotta be a little bit worried.
I'm not worried.
But then you look at his wide receivers, and I think it balances out pretty good.
Yep. Derek, you want to start things off then with a vote of confidence?
Remember who you are.
Me. I'm gonna pick me.
Oh, he's gonna lose. He's a kiss of death.
You're right. It's definitely going.
Unless Dylan.
Pick me last. I don't know.
You know what?
I don't
Sam
know.
Getty. What do you
How do you
think?
not?
What do you got this week, Sam
do you
Getty?
believe that you can?
No, I fucked up.
He's going with Derek.
He's going with Derek as well.
Yeah, Sam Getty fucked up a little bit.
The projections aren't in
Damn
my
it,
favor.
Sam Getty. If you didn't have that 0, I would have picked you.
But as we saw last week, 2 had goose eggs and still won their
won.
matchup. So
It's possible.
possible, and the projections are still pretty close. No projections don't mean shit to us, but the close.
They mean
Yeah.
everything.
They mean everything.
Debatably his best player going up
Literally what I
against
base my season off of.
what
numbers.
other people say is the best rush defense. Maybe not the best, but a really good.
Tough fight.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for sure.
And then it's Diggs versus Thielen. And
Yeah, I'll go with Derek.
Yeah, I have to go with Derek too.
I don't like it, but I have to.
But I think that does balance out the standings a little bit. So for us wild card fringe playoff players. So
hold on.
You still got to pick.
yeah, I thought we all were like in agreement after that chorus of
I am going to go with Sam Getty.
wow. Woo! Going with the trend of
Sam Getty. I'm
Put the
looking
broom
at
away.
Derek's team right now, and I don't like it very much. So
that Von Bell guy. Dude, he stole you that win against Pappas.
You don't like how my
Seriously.
team looks?
That was amazing.
I don't.
Good call. I don't know how you picked that, but good call.
You got this, Sam Getty.
The projection numbers, man.
He's been preaching it. It's all about the numbers.
I don't know what he's looking at.
The 0 is tough because I really felt like I'd have more confidence in Sam Getty, but still gonna go with him. But we're all been leading up to this, I think.
The moment.
Half the reason he's probably on here today.
The only reason.
The only reason, I guess, he didn't want to see us or anything.
I think
He's not
me,
good for us.
shit about
Derek,
you.
you and I will take a back seat on this one. Let's let these guys hash it out.
So it's the 4-1 versus the 4-1.
I can smell you.
The last 2 champions.
Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
It's gone
Champ
on
to
long
champ.
enough.
Champ to champ
Oh, look
here.
at that, an hour.
Game of the week. Probably game of the year.
Oh,
Shut
shut
the
Oh my
fuck
God.
up. I am
This is
done.
going to be such a pathetic game after this.
2 fantasy football Goliaths.
Goliath.
In
Go
the
ring
battle.
together.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
I mean,
85-81.
Yeah. Tie game.
No, it's going to be 85-85 tie.
God, I would just bust a nut.
All seriousness aside, if Dylan's not here right now, I'm probably gonna just be like, "Oh, I got this, no problem."
I mean, if Josh Gordon didn't get hurt, I'd say I'd have a good chance. But with him only getting 1.2, that makes it really tough.
Yeah.
He got hurt?
Yeah, like right away. We were watching the game there.
Yeah, we were watching the game, but like I thought he was. I don't know. I guess I wasn't watching.
But I mean, Pat Mahomes.
Classic.
I mean, you could have like 30 more points than Rivers, no problem.
Yeah. So.
But I think my running backs are better than yours. Maybe not that much better this week.
Now
Alvin Kamara's kind of. Yeah, now with carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when I saw the trade. It wasn't even like that I was that angry about like Mike Evans. It was the carry on. I was like, God damn.
Now he's got it. Yeah,
Love me some carry on.
Pretty good running back.
I don't believe in the Lions, but I think carry on's a good running back.
Volume wise, for sure.
And then now, once again, I have a Godwin versus Mike Evans game.
Showdown.
Wow, look at that. Early in the morning. Let's get it.
Yes,
So
we'll
your
be
alarm clock.
waking up really early in.
Ooh, and I'll
5
have
to
my
4.
quarterback to go against you guys are off the field.
Wow.
I'll be up too. Fun.
I
You
am
can throw
excited.
to
All day football
maybe
tomorrow.
tight end.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Tight
Yeah.
end available too.
Maybe tight end.
Yeah, my tight end's
Yeah.
kind of. I have to play Vance
Yeah.
McDonald with him, so that's not the best play in the world. So, but I think that.
How are you going to know if he's active is my big question. That's true. I mean,
active?
last week he struggled so much with knowing when he was going to be declared inactive.
I don't want to hear this.
Which happens, I don't know, an hour and a half before every fucking game, every fucking week.
So he already practiced in full on Friday.
Dum dum.
I think I'm not too worried about Vance McDonald.
Let's pick up on Chris Herndon.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry is expected to play. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
And I did get a little update that Alvin walked through practice today, so did the walkthrough, so it's kind of positive sign as well for.
He was going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be real.
Now,
He's just too good of a
how
player.
well he plays, like I said, defense would be a different question. But
That run defense hasn't been what it has in past years this year.
Yep, that's a good point.
But now you got a Teddy Bridgewater Kamara combo. Is that
Teddy two gloves.
just still good enough, confident enough for Kamara?
I mean, last week it was a little rough, and I was kind of a little bit worried about it, but I still believe whenever I see Kamara have the ball,
Yeah,
I just think
watch
like
out.
he can go.
He's good.
He's a very good player.
All right,
And
me
that's
and
why I
Derek.
have to go with. Oh, wait, you guys want
Let's
to go
go
first?
first. We'll get it out of the way, and then you guys can finish up. Yeah. Now that we see the future,
Yeah.
pretty easy for me to pick that the 4-1 team moving on to 5-1 will be Matt Struth.
Yep.
And I will also be picking Matt Struth.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's over.
I'm even thinking
Kiss
Matt
of
Struth.
death.
Oh, it's
baby.
canceled out.
You're gonna-
Holy
If
shit.
Josh-
It's a sweep?
If Josh Gordon didn't get hurt, I would have picked myself. But yeah, I mean, 1.5, not even 1.5 points is tough to overcome. And when you have two elite football minds like ourselves.
Don't say
right,
it that way, though. Don't ever say it that
I
way.
started saying it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Bird took it.
brought it
Yeah.
up saying it that way
I hate hearing it, though. Like, I get it. And
because it reminds you of what you're not.
you know it's a Paul Allen thing.
Right. Yeah, we know. He's fan. And he's a Packer fan. And
Exactly.
that's why we don't like
I'm
him more
saying.
than anything. But,
I don't like this.
Battle of the Goliaths. Hopefully Matt Struth prevails here.
Hopefully we tie and we can just keep being the lies.
My team is the better team.
Still
I'll
lose
be
a half game.
holding this championship trophy again one day.
Right
Not
in front of
anymore.
us.
I'm taking that home
You're
with me
taking it?
tonight.
All right. Maybe I should measure the dimensions.
Yeah.
Maybe take a picture of this last time I see it.
Oh God.
You're
Yeah.
gonna want to clean that before the next time you touch it.
Alright.
Just leave it at that.
On
Yeah,
that note, I want to thank the audience tonight. I appreciate
great.
you really adding some
Pizzazz.
pizzazz to this.
You guys
Very-
did great.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Sam.
you.
Gang.
Thank you,
Hey,
Sam Gang.
God,
Good.
we tried.
Um,
We tried.
Also, our guest, former co-host,
Good to
Dylan
have you
Fisher.
back.
It's
Great.
awesome to have you back.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm going to talk about
It's been
it.
great. It's been fun.
Hopefully we can do it again. I miss him being on here. Thanks to the sound guy, my co-host, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
You're the people we do this for.
Yes. And Skull Vikings.
Skull Pack Skull.
God.
Take it easy.
Yup.
Oh, whoa.
Sometimes a fantasy.